This is kind of a cool one. If you're not familiar, ReBoot was a TV show from the mid 90s. I think this figure is dated 95. And it was kind of cool. They lived in this mid 90s computer animated world. Um, there was Bob, Dot, and Enzo were kind of the protagonists. Hack and slash, you see those pop up often. Maybe like on an ID site or something like that. Um, So they live in Mainframe City. They're all sprites. It's a mega binary place. Nasty viruses, megabyte, and hexadecimal. That's who we're opening today is hexadecimal. So there's obviously a lot of computer type puns, such as incoming games from the user can appear at any time and anywhere, and when they do, you better be ready to reboot or run your escape sequence. So she is the virus queen. She's a queen of chaos and malfunction. She's a virus programmed to disrupt mainframe's functions, and she has a collection of mood-reflecting masks that can shift her character in a nanosecond. So this is kind of cool. She has these masks, and she switches those very much like if you've seen Return to Oz, which is an amazing movie with Fairuza Balk, and that actually combines the second and third Wizard of Oz books. I think it's the third book in which the sort of evil queen does that. She has a collection of, actually, it's heads that she can put on. But very cool. I'd recommend reading those if you have it. So she comes with 4 faces, a delete disc, which I don't really know what that does, a figure stand. These were made by Irwin. Tell me if you've heard of Irwin. No, you haven't. I need to look them up. I probably should look them up a little bit more before this, but I haven't. But yeah, this one's cool. I like her changeable faces. And the show was actually pretty cool. I remember watching it. I feel like it was on for a while, but I definitely remember checking it out. The animation was obviously weird because, again, it was that mid-90s kind of computer animation. But yeah, it wasn't really a bad show. So we are freeing Hexadecimal. She is going to the virus on my computer, or get on my phone. I'm going to reboot. Her head's already popping off. So it's kind of I thought that was kind of interesting. They just kind of had the figure stand down there. I like that it says that it's a figure stand, just in case it's not abundantly clear. So yeah, she's pretty cool. She's got this vinyl, sort of like a shredded vinyl cape. I like that. That's cool. She's very, I don't know, very menacing. Her gold claws. She only has 4 fingers on each hand. She's wearing some stilettos, and I think looks like she's articulated at the ankles. No. I mean, maybe, but it looks like I'm going to break it. So, let's try to get her on her stand with her stilettos. I'm sure it's going to be kind of hard to stand her up. Yeah, the joints bend quite a bit. She's kind of standing. So this is her delete disc. I don't really know what that means or what that does. You can see obviously it has it's like an imprint of her face, which is kind of cool. Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that. All right, so her faces. So let's see, we got happy, we have surprised, or it could be inappropriate, sad, and then evil. So I guess they just pop right off. And she's been in this prison for, yeah, that's kind of freaky. So and there she's sad, poor Hexadecimal. I guess she's supposed to hold them, I guess. I don't know. Remove Hexadecimal's mask to change her expression. Choose one of 4 masks to change Hex's mood, then attach to her face. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be sad. She's happy. She's free from prison. So, let's put this one on here. But, you know, kudos to Irwin Toys. This is a cool sculpt. Doesn't stand very well, but I like the accessories, the faces, the delete disc. I assume that has something to do with the show. I don't really remember that. A very odd, generic figure stand. I might see if some of my... Here, let's see if a G.I. Joe will fit on that. If only I had some G.I. Joes. Those guys are all on stands. I really don't want to mess up their hair. We'll just take this mutt. Let's see. I'm going to start buying a bunch of ReBoot figure stands if it works. Nope. Nope. Too thin. Yeah, way too thin. The pig is definitely too thin. So, that didn't work. But this guy's his foot then. Let's see. This is, I forget what this line is from, but this guy's actually a little bit hard to find. I think it's too thick for him. Is this some kind of air raider kind of thing? I don't know. It's something. Some kind of weird knockoff, but I like it. I thought it was cool. Yeah, I don't think any of these guys are going to fit on this stand. This is getting really boring watching me do this. Maybe this dude right here. No, too thick for him. So too thin for G.I. Joe, too thick for Action Force. That's kind of a bummer. Oh well. Maybe, I don't know. I'll play around with it. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is Hexadecimal from ReBoot, Vintage Toy Freedom. You know, I like to show you some of the odd figures here and there. I know it's very G.I. Joe focused, but you know, I go out of my way to try and find things that are different and cool and weird, maybe forgotten lines. You know, I'd probably, you know, if I found a hack and slash for a decent price, I'd probably pick them up, and then they could fight Hexadecimal. So thanks for watching, and make sure you have some good antivirus software. Otherwise, Hexadecimal is going to come in and ruin your stuff.